go. Alright, now I'll be back when I get to the other side. Okay, so when you get to your last check fire polish, you also have to add a 15-0 seed bead. Sorry, because there isn't any there. We just have our stop bead there before you go through your super duo. Okay, so like that. Now, what I'm going to do, because I'm using the check seed beads, these 11-0s are a little wobbly, so I'm going to go back down the side. Excuse me. I'm going to go back through my check fire polish. I'm going to add a 15-0. Go through my seed bead. My 11-0 on my thing. Add another 15-0. And I'm just going to do that all the way down. Because when you turn those other ones on their side, it leaves a gap. Leaves a gap there. And I didn't think about it, but you could probably add them while you're adding these other beads. Instead of going through the 15-0, you can just go through your super duo and then probably add another 15-0. But I didn't think about that. So this is the only the second time I'm doing this, so making this bracelet. So that kind of makes them more stable, the 11-0s, and it hides your thread. So you can see your thread a little bit there. So it hides your thread. So I am going to do that all the way. Where am I coming out of here? There we go. Just going to be adding a 15-0 onto either side of that 11-0 that's in on my bracelet already. Go through. So basically I'm just going in a straight line, but I'm adding 15-0s in between beads. And if you were to pull your thread out, it would come out in one straight piece. So this is a little tedious, but it'll get done. So I think when I get to the other end, I'm going to reinforce my button one more time. And then I'll work my way back up to put the loop on. So I'll be back when I get back to this end to do the loop. I guess if you wanted to, you could probably add another 11-0 on either side, and that would make it different as well. Yeah, then you'd have more yellow in it. But I'm just doing the clear. Thought about that while I was working on it. And figured that's probably possible. But I'm not doing it that way. I think after this one I'll show you what it would look like if you did. How's that? Because I can just pull it out afterwards. It isn't it a big deal? See, then you would just have, instead of the clear ones there, you would have the yellow. So I'm working with the clear. Oopsie. And make sure I get through that bead there. Alright, I'll be back when I get to the other end, when I get back to this end. Alright, this time I'll be back then. Okay, so that makes it look a little different than the other one, because this is the other one, and this is that one. So it makes it look a little different just by going in, oops, sorry, and adding those 15-0s along the way there. So I am here. Now I'm going to take my stop bead out of the way here. And since I don't have okay, the seed beads around this, I'm going to go through this one. Okay. Oops, just pulled that too tight. Then I'm going to add my, no, I don't need that one. I'm going to add my 11-0 and my other 15-0 and go through there. Now I am going to pick up my two 3mm fire polish, go through my other super duo. Then since I'm here, I'm going to add my seed beads and go down through that one. Actually, I'm going to add that other seed bead and that other 15-0 and then bypass that 15-0 that's on there and then go up through there again and bypass that other 15-0 because I want to get that other one in there and I don't know how else to do it, and add the other 15-0, and I think I need a couple more 15-0s to finish this here. Alright, so that brings us to excuse me, here. And what we want to do is we need that 15-0. We're going to add our loop. That's too many, but that's okay. So I need that 15-0, the 3 11-0s, my fire polish, and then how many did I add here? They're about the same size. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 16, 18, 20, 24. Alright, so I'm going to pick up 24 seed beads, see if that's big enough for my button that I'm using now. That's 5. 10. That's 20. Let me put the other 4 on. See what happens. Okay, so I'm going to go back through my fire polish so I can hold it tight to see if my button fits through it. Yes, it does. So, I'm going to add... Now, you're going to have to, if you're using a button, adjust it to whatever size your button is. And I couldn't tell you what size this button is. It's an old one. Looks to be like maybe 8 millimeters. Okay, so I'm picking up my other 3 11-0s and my other 15-0. Then I'm going to go I guess through that. No, I don't want to go through that one. I'm going to go through the Super Duo, the 2 fire polish beads, and I know, and I said I was going to use that tail. Okay, and then I'm going to, yeah, so I am. Alright. I'm going to go through that 15-0 there. And the Super Duo, the 2 fire polish, the other Super Duo, and the other 15-0, and then I'm going to come out. Like that. I'm going to add another 15-0. Go through this 15-0, those seed beads, my fire polish, my seed beads, and my loop. Sometimes things don't want to cooperate. Come on now, you can do it. There we go. And then I might reinforce it again, I'm not sure. I'm going to check though. Let's see which side I'm coming out of. Okay, I have to go down that side. Because I only have the 2, I have the 3 15-0s there and 2 there. So down here through my 15-0, my 3 11-0s, my 15-0, pop another 15-0 on there, go through that 15-0, through the fire polish, and pray this fits. Because I didn't measure it, and I probably should have. Alright, be like that. We'll go through that. Go through these separately then. And then, you could reinforce it again if you want. I'm running out of thread though. Not really, I could probably do it, but I wanted to show you how I'm tying off too, so. This video is becoming quite lengthy. Alright. So let me reinforce and then I'll come back and show you how I tie off. Okay, so I'm here, coming out of that last seed bead there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. Got wrapped around my stop bead there. There we go. Okay, now where am I? There I am. Now, what I want to do is get lined up with my stop bead. So, I'm going to go down there, through my 2, if I can, again, because it is getting a little tight there. Through those beads, Or not. Maybe not. Okay, change of plans. I'm going to go through these beads here. And I'm already there next to my tail, so I'm going to just tie that in a knot. Carefully, because it's going to be right next to that super duo. And then I'll pop it into the super duo once I get pop the knot into the super duo. Alright, last one. Okay, now here we go. I'm going to go through that super duo, through that tile. Now, it should pull the knot in to that super duo. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a knot right here. I'm just going to pick up my thread. Pull your thread down slow. Sometimes it likes to not right. Not right. And then pull it tight. Go through my super duo. In that 15-0. Pull a knot into the super duo. And then through that fire polish, back down that 15-0, and the super duo, pop a knot in right there. Pull it through the tile. And go up through that super duo and that 15-0. And through that seed bead. Down the 15-0. Into the super duo and tie one more knot, and then I'm going to go through my tile and cut my thread. And then I'm going to get my tail tied in the same way. Just have to thread my needle, that's all. See how that likes to do that? So, and then through my tile. See, and then pull on my knot in, like that. And then I'm gonna cut my thread. Now, if you have a thread burner, you can use your thread burner. I don't have one. Oopsie. What I should get is like a seam ripper. That should work too. There you go. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my tail here. And there you have a springy Easter tile bracelet. Tile Super Duo bracelet. And just in time, I finished. Here you go. Thank you all for watching. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.